Hello Wildlife SOS, my name is Susy Paisley, Dr Susanna Paisley professionally. I'm a conservation biologist and I study bears, and it was at a bear conference in Mexico about a year ago that I met Kartik and Geeta. They made a big impression on me and I thought I would very much like to work with them again at some opportunity, and maybe this will be it. I've got lots of clips of different documentaries I've been involved in, but I don't have any kind of a fancy show reel, so the only way I can think to show them to you is by actually filming the television. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes of different things and see what you think. Okay, thanks. Look forward to meeting you.
Susy knows the way to collar a bear is through its stomach, and she has just the recipe.
This is a chunk of meat which has been tenderizing with this piece of pineapple, which serves as a wonderful accelerator of the rotting process. So today I'm going to drag the meat down the trail. Come along, Rover. Leaving a little scent path, which we hope that Mama Bear will pick up and follow all the way to the trap.
Susy's trap is hidden deep in the forest, a tough hike from her home.
Oh, Bear.
It's here where she first found Simon Bolivar in Moco, and it's here she hopes to find 3 more bears in the next year. For the next few days, the trap remains empty. All she can do is carry on with her routine. Every day she's out searching for bears.
We've just come upon the turd of a bear.
Only to find tantalizing signs of them.
Climbing marks are a pretty important part of the Andean bear sign around here. You can tell how recent the sign has been.
Her time is getting short before she must return to La Paz, and the bears are nowhere to be found. But maybe her luck is changing. Finally, a bear takes the bait. But instead of a new bear, Susy sees a familiar face inside the barrel trap. It belongs to Moco.
I might have to give him a call from behind.
Once he's released, Moco dashes for a nearby tree. For Susy, his recapture is a rare chance to observe one of her bears up close.
And it's been exactly 2 months since we caught this bear. It's good to know that he's still around and that he's in good shape.
Moco's a longtime resident of the forest and a perfect specimen for Susy's study. And while she's happy to find him safe, Simon Bolivar remains at large. But the search for him will have to wait, because another bear needs her help. No one's sure if the young bear will survive out here. He knows little about life in the wild.
Hi. So the number of the collar is 325 and the frequency is 440.
He'll have to learn to find food in unfamiliar terrain.
Over to where he's going.
And he'll have to evade territorial bears and illegal hunters.
We just have, 2 more minutes worth of stuff to do. So this has been doing up the last couple of days. He's waking up. It's been not quite an hour, so his metabolism's fast. He'll feel pretty rubbish, but he's got plenty of water to drink, and we've put the bedding from the cage that he was in, so the smells will be familiar. And he'll be able to climb up this tree and lark around on these rocks. I hope he'll be a happy bear within a couple of
days. Though Susy's happy to see the young cub back in the wild, she's anxious to resume the search for her bears.
It's really interesting looking at that Lalapeo bear.
Zulu, come and say hello. Come here. Come on.
So tell me about the day that Zulu was born.
Well, it was actually my day off. I just started redecorating the bathroom. Redecorating, I'd actually gutted it, taken the bath out, the sink out, all this. Just in the process of buying the new stuff ready to put in. And all of a sudden I got a phone call saying Zulu had been born. Can I come in? So I sort of dropped everything, rushed into the zoo, and there he was. And it's obvious his mum wasn't going to look after him at all. What's that, eh? You want to be on telly, don't you? It's obvious his mum wasn't going to look after him. She was running off. She was, every time he tried to go near her, she'd just run away from him and sort of get as far away as possible as she could, and then she started kicking out at him. She'd done this before with the previous calf she'd had, so we had a pretty good indication that she wasn't going to take to it.
Does that mean that he could stand up and walk at day one?
Almost immediately, yes. As soon as they're born, within a few minutes they're up and they're looking for their mum to suckle, but his mum won't let him. So it's decided that we're going to have the hand rearing, which is quite important to get the first drink in and colostrum into it. So we took his mum out. He was sort of panicking a bit then because obviously he wasn't quite sure what was going on and he wanted his mum. But within a couple of hours of sort of me being in there with him, he'd sort of calmed down and got used to me. So started feeding sort of almost immediately from us. So we had to keep him away from his mum for quite a while afterwards because we wanted him to develop a bond with me so he would accept his milk off me. Whereas we didn't want him to bond too much with his mum. So he did that, then he might not feed off me and his mum, because his mum wasn't willing to feed him. He had to bond with him. So.
And is there an equivalent of, you said you needed to give him colostrum early on. How do you do that as a...
we gave him sheep's colostrum, natural colostrum. So they got it all for us and we managed to get some of that into it.
You have that?
Just using it, we knew she was about to give birth and just in case, you always have these things ready just in case the mother doesn't want anything to do with it.
Love across the earth.
Please come over this whole chair, just let the air in out.
Sorry, I'm doing it.
It's okay.
I can't feel the music anymore. I have a little baby. And I'm nursing her still, so I can relate to this too. Wow, am I taking them out?
Yeah, just took it right up so it gets a lot. That's it. Just take it out, so pull the seat off.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, it was sliding
I don't think I was very good at that. But it was fantastic. You're lovely. I love you. It sounds simple, but isn't. It's all to do with the hooves. You see, they're growing so fast that the farrier has to come once every 3 months to trim them, and trimming them isn't easy. Zebras aren't docile ponies from a riding school. They have to use a general anaesthetic, which is tough on them, and keep them under the whole time while Dave wields his clippers.